It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Valcour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
And here is Show El Nino de Oro. This bout is, and of course, we fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The hook scores. That's another scoring shot. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. That uppercut does not score. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Here we go. It's round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Couldn't land that jab. Just missing with the right uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Right uppercut just off target. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
They block the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. From this moment forward, here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which fighter will say no mas? Do you believe what we are seeing? Both men step back for just a moment. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Missed him with that uppercut. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. What a punch! And that sends Showtime to the floor. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Edwards in that. On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full power because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. pushing. No rest for the weary. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That left hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Edwards in that last round. The game plan does not. Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nobody home with that hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skillful.
And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will you continue?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow... Here we go, it's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Straight right just misses. And that hook misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Stop, but that won't score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you...
Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Boy, this next round... Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really...
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense to block the hook. The perfect counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down.